Hey guys, Snow is Random here, and we're back with another video. And this isn't usually, my typical content. Um, I haven't actually spoken, like talked to you guys in a solid. I'm gonna say year, but I could be wrong. I'm not checking. Whatever my last, kind of sum up video was, that was probably the last time I talked to you. Then I died. Literally died. I posted like an update and then boom, I'm suddenly back. But whatever. This isn't about that. As usual. So you're probably wondering what's going on in the background and what I'm drawing. Like, wow, Snow is doing a speed paint for the first time in like gajillion years. Well, it's because my anniversary with my boyfriend is today, whenever I upload this. Um, and yeah, a lot of my growing community, which I appreciate greatly, knows of or has heard of Xavier, whether through my videos or, through my writing, who a lot has inspired me to do a lot this year, and thus kind of get back into my motive of writing, drawing, content creating as a nutshell. So yeah, it has been a year since we started dating, and while to many that doesn't seem like a lot, to me that does mean a lot because, about to be a freshman in college, this means a lot that I have some sort of like structure already built, that I have some normality in something that's going to be completely new to me. And with all the chaos that has happened in 2020 so far, to have something to kind of ground myself, it goes a long way. I was hoping I could, just tell the story of us getting together because it's long, and the more you look at it, the more it's kind of the effort of not just one person or a small group of people. It's the effort, it's the butterfly effect in motion that I think is the greatest thing. Because it was one thing led to another that led to another, and it's a whole chain of events that you usually wouldn't normally see, but lo and behold, here we are. So, here we go. Story time. So, the year is 2017, about to be 2018, because it is December 27th of 2017. And I just got my first smartphone. Not really that surprising for, a 10th grader, but to me it meant the world. And at that time, I was dating another person that, we were doing okay, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not talking, this isn't about them. So I joined Discord because, they told me to. And I joined a Discord server called the Shermanati. It was kind of based off of like Terraria, like, I didn't play Terraria. I was more of a Minecraft fan. But I joined because I'm like, I need a new group of friends anyway. So, that's when I then technically knew of Xavier. I knew him as Gerg because that was what or Gergatina, that's what his YouTube, his Discord, what his everything was. I didn't really talk to him at first, and we didn't acknowledge each other's appearances. Like, oh, me being a new member, I saw him as just a moderator of the server. And, every now and then the server would hold, like, semi-big events, like, for, like, when this one guy said, whoa. Yeah, that's a thing. Then, of course, the anniversary when the server, I guess, kind of came into motion. I don't know exactly. We maybe exchanged, like, a word or two every now and then. And that was probably only the few times back in, like, 2018 when I would, know of him. So, fast forward past all of 2018. Really, 2018 doesn't really have to do anything with us. Up until April of 2019. And by that point, A lot of drama had happened, and my reputation on the Shermanati was less than spectacular. I had done a lot of bad things, and I was a drama queen, more than I would like to admit. Uh, I don't know. It was rough all throughout 10th grade, and then into 11th grade. It's bad. Anyway, but I was in a relationship again with a different person that was slowly going under. It wasn't either of our faults. It's just stuff happens in life, and since it was long distance, there was nothing we could really do. We both weren't really mentally stable. Not mentally stable, but like we both weren't in the right mind, and we were only, I think, dating because we said, hey, we're both lonely, hypothetically. And so I was down because then this guy then hadn't talked to me, and like, I think I said happy birthday earlier that April, and then he was kind of like fell off the face of the earth again. So I was down and I was working on some pottery, like all normal people do when sad. No, but it was for a competition I would be attending that May, and I decided to sit in the Shermanati general chat while making the vase, which was a bee themed. I thought I'd like to add that it was bee themed because I thought, oh, it looks like a beehive. In enter Gerg, or Xavier. And it really caught me off guard because by this point, by April of 2019, I had been in the Shermanati for a little over a year, and we really did not exchange more than, oh hey, you exist, oh hey, you existed. He was a moderator of the server, and I did my fair share of being the drama queen and leaving before coming back to the server a week later with my arms crossed, trying to assume people would miss me like I'm some sort of anime protagonist, or it's some sort of trope of, yeah. Like I said, my reputation on the server was less than stellar. Though, Xavier and I started talking, and while I was scared of him, like, guys, have you seen in my videos? He sounds like he's like a grown-ass adult man. And at this time, I was 17. Despite that, we hit off instantly. We began talking more and more, and we sended memes, and, he just came off as someone I never really expected like a guy like him. He was sweet, selfless, and all around just wanted to comfort others. Thing is, though, he knew I was in a relationship at that time, and I was still set in stone to see this relationship through to the end, since the guy I was with was someone I knew since I started poking around on the internet. Though, a feeling deep down told me that I would need someone to trust and lean on, and Xavier would be there. Sure enough, beginning of June, middle of June, I don't know, somewhere around there. Sure enough, the day came where things fell apart and I was, quote-unquote, single. I was kind of ashamed, and it was embarrassing, since I thought, oh, I'm gonna see this through, and it's gonna be amazing, and we're gonna get married, and yeah, that doesn't always work. Me being, a junior, I thought, oh, this will be great, and I'll see this through senior year, and no. So I was embarrassed, and for a little over a month, I kept it hidden from Xavier and from basically almost everybody. That was until I let it slip that things broke off between my ex and I. Xavier was there for me all the way, finding out that I was in a bad place. And then from there, I knew that Xavier wanted to take things further, because we both knew that he had feelings for me, and I had feelings for him. But this bad part of my mind kept saying, well, if you leave your ex, like, even after all the shit he put you through, you're no better of a person than you were, like, when you left that other bad guy, and that other bad guy, and when you got broken. Yeah, it was, like, and then it was also the connection to him. Nostalgia blinded me heavily. I didn't want to move on, as the whole process of grief was weighing me down, and I would feel like a horrible person if I just dropped it and moved on. I would be no better than who I had been in the past. And that's when it kind of, things not took a turn for the worse, but something shifted. And Xavier broke his usually silent and quiet self. It sounded like something from a romance movie, but he refused to be selfless anymore. And he knew what he wanted. He wanted a chance. He wanted to be with me. Distance was yet again another factor in this, but he didn't care, and neither did I. part of me began to realize it was now or never, really. If I denied this chance, I'd be feeling stuck like trash for however long I could be, though if I was to leap now, to drop whatever had happened and just go for it, I could be giving myself a fresh new start with a better future in mind. And I took that leap. 1 year ago, I took that leap. And here we are, a full year later. And I guess the moral of the story here is that sometimes being selfish is good. I mean, now that I look back at it, he wasn't being selfish, but he was being courageous and determined. Xavier had a wish, he had a desire, and he broke his mold to go for it. Why me? I asked that a lot in our first few months dating. Though I've come to learn, and I think he has also, that we really do bring out a better person in both of us. We've grown up a lot already in our first year alone, and I know that without him, I wouldn't be the same girl you listen to today. And to Xavier, hopefully sitting through this, and hopefully I haven't messed the story up so much. You know how I am with remembering things, you know. This year was amazing. Despite 2020 being a shit show all around, I hope that our next year is even better. I love you, and I want the whole world to know it. Happy first year. Thank you to everyone for watching, and I'll see you all later. Ciao!